Have you ever wondered what makes Elon Musk different from all of us? In today's video, we will explore his unique habits and ways of thinking. From his relentless reading to his ability to embrace risks. What factors have helped Musk not only succeed but also change the world? Let's find out right now. Before we dive into the video, for those of you who are new to the channel, this is where I share knowledge about personal development to improve everyone's lives. Alright, let's start the video right away. The first habit, and also one of the most important habits of Elon Musk, is reading books. Musk reads a lot of books. This habit started when he was very young. If you've ever watched my video about Elon Musk's life, you would know that his childhood was very difficult. And to escape from that harsh reality, he often immersed himself in books for hours. As a child, he would spend 10 hours a day reading. On weekends, he would usually finish 2 books a day. By the age of 9, he had completed the entire Britannica encyclopedia. He said that there were times when he had read all the books in both the school library and nearby areas. And then he had to convince the librarian to get more books for him to read. From a young age, he read extensively across various fields. This continued for decades, giving him deep insights into many different areas. Most recently, he built the world's largest supercomputer, known as Colossus, in just 122 days. NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang, commented, "As far as I know, there's only one person in the world who can do that. Musk is the only one who understands engineering, construction, large systems, and the ability to mobilize resources. It's incredible." He added, "Building a supercomputer usually takes 3 years, from planning to equipment delivery, and another year to get everything operational." From this, we can see that his reading habit has provided Musk with a broad knowledge base in many fields and helped him do the unimaginable. Just like Steve Jobs once said, "There are people without degrees who become successful. But no one ever becomes successful without learning." When asked if he had any advice for the younger generation, Musk gave a similar answer: read books. However, the unfortunate reality is that most of the younger generation nowadays mainly learn through TikTok and Facebook rather than reading books. Therefore, anyone who develops a daily reading habit will possess an unfair advantage that few have. Now, let's move on to the next part, first principles thinking. In talks, Musk has often mentioned original thinking as a solution for tackling complex problems such as building electric cars, rockets, or even the Starship spacecraft. The issues that, if others assign them to us to solve, we can only feel helpless. However, for Musk, it's different. His way of thinking to solve problems is completely different from ours. This can be said to be one of the biggest differences between Elon Musk and us. So, what is first principles thinking? First principles thinking is an analytical thinking method based on the root causes and essence of a problem. From there, it breaks down the issue into its smallest, irreducible facts or components. This method seems complicated, but if you learn more about it, you'll find that it is indeed complex. Specifically, the ultimate goal of this thinking method is to understand the essence of the problem. From there, a completely new solution can be developed, different from all the solutions that have existed before. This is akin to the mindset of an inventor. An inventor is someone who creates entirely new products that have never existed before. Therefore, they cannot copy ideas from others but must understand the essence of the problem to build a completely new solution. Now, let me give you an example for better understanding. Imagine that the motorcycle is your problem. This will be your perspective on the issue. And this is Musk's perspective on the problem. When we look at a problem, we only see its surface. So we can only rely on our past experiences or the experiences of others through books. YouTube, and Google to solve the problem. This is called analogous thinking. The strength of this type of thinking is that it requires little mental energy, is quick, and the results have been validated. The downside is that it cannot produce breakthrough results and limits development. On the other hand, Musk can see the essence of every small detail in the problem, allowing him to identify the core of the issue and create his solutions without being constrained by others' opinions. The advantage of this method is that it leads to breakthrough results. The downside is that it takes a lot of time and mental energy to think through. This type of thinking is particularly effective for Musk as he is a pioneer in many fields such as electric vehicles and rockets. So he always has to create new methods to achieve new advancements in technology. This is truly a way of thinking that is worth learning from Musk, and I will make a separate video about it later. Now, let's move on to the next part. Another difference of Musk is believing that he is wrong. In a 2014 interview, he shared, "You should approach everything with the mindset that you could be wrong. And the goal is to minimize mistakes." This way of thinking is almost the opposite of ours. Most of us spend time proving ourselves right. However, Musk does the opposite. He spends time proving himself wrong. This helps him identify blind spots in his thinking, allowing him to minimize mistakes, especially with critical decisions that are vital for the company. Everyone has an ego, and no one wants to be wrong, especially for the richest person on the planet like Musk. However, he has recognized the limitations of the ego. So he emphasizes that the goal is not to win arguments or defend one's ego, but to create the best products and services possible. This habit fosters humility and a willingness to learn from others, helping Musk continuously improve and achieve better results. The next difference of Elon Musk is having clear reasons and goals. He once said that he wanted to see the world have a better future before he died. Looking at Musk's companies, from Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink, to Solar City, we can see that the common goal of these companies is to make the world a better place. Tesla and Solar City aim to shift the world towards sustainable and environmentally friendly energy, replacing fossil fuels, the leading cause of environmental pollution and climate change. SpaceX's mission is to send humans to Mars, helping humanity become a multi-planetary species, and avoiding extinction risks from disasters like nuclear war, climate change, or asteroid collisions, similar to what dinosaurs faced. Neuralink aims to help humans coexist with AI, to avoid the scenario where humans are eliminated by AI in the future. This clear reason and goal provide Musk with the motivation to work tirelessly. The next difference between Musk and us is his ability to accept risks. While currently, establishing an electric vehicle company or a rocket manufacturing company is widely accepted. At the time Tesla and SpaceX were founded in 2002 and 2004, it was considered insane. At the time SpaceX was founded, only 3 countries had mastered the technology of producing space rockets: the United States, Russia, and China. Besides that, there were no private companies capable of doing this. Before Musk, numerous rocket companies were founded but all failed. Despite this, Musk did not give up. This risk was most clearly demonstrated when SpaceX experienced 3 consecutive rocket test failures, and Musk poured all of his money into carrying out one final experiment. Fortunately, this time he succeeded. For Tesla, things were even more challenging. In the year 2004, there were no successful electric vehicle companies in the world. Moreover, according to statistics, from 1925 until then, no new automobile company had succeeded in the United States. Despite this, Musk pressed on. He once said, "If something is important enough, you should try." even if the chance of success is only 1%. More recently, when we look at the 2024 US presidential election, Musk placed a bet supporting Trump. At that time, in an interview, he stated, "If Trump loses, I'm done for. How long do you think my prison sentence would be? And would I ever see my kids again?" During the election, no one could be sure which of the two candidates would win, Musk included. But he accepted the risk. When we consider Musk's willingness to take risks, we can think of it as playing sick bow. But the difference for Musk lies in his effort. He shared that he worked 100 hours a week for over 15 consecutive years when his companies were in their startup phases. During tough times, he even slept only 2 hours a day to dedicate all his time to work. Not many of us can strive as hard as he does. Musk always puts in his utmost effort to turn his impossible goals into reality. Through this video, we have gained an overview of Musk's unique habits and mindset. These habits and ways of thinking have helped him surpass everyone else and achieve extraordinary things. And there is no reason why we shouldn't learn from him to achieve our success. Therefore, shortly, I will create some videos on how to build a reading habit and how to use first principles thinking. Be sure to stay tuned. Now, I'll see you in the next video. And I wish you all a great day.